I need a crossout designator. I'm just opening this for crossout, really. Well, no, there's cool stuff in here. We could get hand traps, which might come in useful, but they're just one-ofs. Crossout, we already have one. I'd like two. Oh, and I'd like a Nibiru. Thank you very much. Yes, I would like all of these. Let's start with the Brothers of Legend. Remember, Mind Hacker. We will get Mind Hacker. We're going to get Mind Hacker. Dragon Roid. I like this card. I think Roids are cool. I have no idea what they do. I just think they're neat. They just seem so cool. Good pull. Rank 8. Well, it can make rank 8s and a Toy Parade. Not that useful. Let's open a Mega Pack. Crossout Designate. Just any good card. This set is filled with good cards. Is this front card damaged? It is. I'm just kind of... Lillo's cool. The True Sun God. Ooh. Nice. Good pull. Good. 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 I'd like more of it, though. Watch me pull another one. So Prospery is amazing for us. We can try and get the Infinitrack card and do Infinitrack stuff. Apollosa, I think, maybe it is now. A branded, a Ghost Ogre. That is a good pull. I'll check the back. The Despia stuff is nice. Magic-y and Suship. I considered both of them for our deck. Neither of them really worked out. Oop. And I nearly knocked over the camera. A Starving Venomy Dragon. I am very hungry for a rank 7 in this set. Just give me a rank... That's a Stealth Kraken. I saw the black border and got excited. That is a Stealth Kraken. We do not need another Stealth Kraken. I think there's 3 at this point. I'm opening this pack from upside down. So Nibiru is what we need. We have good... Oh. I don't think the holos are meant to be at the front. I don't think these are meant to be at the front. We need... Oh, these two are cool. I'll put them there. Put them more in the middle. These are the pulls we've got so far that are good. But, like, why is this ultra? Is this good in something? I don't know. Link of Telerains. I think this is a really good card. It looks cool as well. Let's go through the rest of the pack in back. I don't... The holos were at the front. This is weird. So we have white. More Suship. I should just play Suship. The rank 5. And nothing. No Mind Tackle today. But consistency. Consistency. I am so lucky with what I don't need right in the moment. Another Godal is cool. I think we can play Kaiju Slumber. I might be wrong, but we can probably play Kaiju Slumber. Oh, and Cherries might be really useful for later. Bye.
Right, well, no explanation, just spin. We need something easy to do, hopefully. Oh, this is easy. This is really easy. Basic boss rules, you know. I've done several at this point, but they're going to take double damage. Anyway, that's going to be fun.
Okay, apologies if there's any like kinks here and there. I just moved house, so if the quality's a little lower, then that's why. Anyway, I'll quickly go over the deck, which I'm pretty happy with. It's going in a pretty decently smooth direction. Okay, 2 A Assault Core, 2 B Buster Drake, and 2 C Crush Wyvern. So, before I get into anything, I want to do a teensy-weensy bit of explaining. I don't plan on building an ABC deck by the end of this. However, this structure deck is powerful on its own, and there's only one single that is needed to build a decent ABC strategy that can just work, and I know how to play the deck very well. And it doesn't take up much budget. Like, we don't really need any structure decks whatsoever from this point forward. So honestly, spending it on this is pretty good because it also gives us cards like Enemy Controller, which is pretty decent later on, hopefully. The reason these are good is they synergize decently with our end deck, which is going to take a while to get to, but like there'll be a bridging deck in between it. It'll seem very complicated. I'm not going to play Crystal Beast either. They're just the starting deck, although these do synergize really well with Crystal Beast, which is why we're playing them in general. We're going to use Crystal Beasts mostly for most of this series, but we're slowly going to evolve and get to the deck that we want to. But anyway, A Assault Corp, amazing, can add a Union from grave to hand when sent to grave. B Buster Drake adds from deck to hand, and Secret Wyvern summons from hand when they're all sent from field to grave. Additionally, this one makes you immune to monster effects while it's equipped to a monster, spell effects while equipped to a monster, and trap effects while it's equipped to a monster. So overall, really, really good. It gives us a lot of grind game in the deck. Heavy Mech Support Armor is just a monster born for our Union pieces, which can be pretty useful later on in the game. Sorry, I've injured my thumb. Double Union Hanger, I'd like to get this to 3 copies, so hopefully we can do that very soon. Union Hanger is just an amazing card all round. Searches your ABC pieces and equips them automatically from deck. Now onto the Crystal Beast, the 1 mandatory brick in Rainbow Dragon. 2 Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. Honestly, it's an okay hand trap. 3 Sapphire Pegasus, absolutely amazing normal summon. And special summon, just an amazing summon in general. 2 Ruby Carbuncle, it's okay. Now, one of every other Crystal Beast. Honestly, I just want to see as many Crystal Beasts as I can, and just get as many engraved as I can. Just fuel up on Crystal Beasts. But obviously, that wouldn't be too consistent if we didn't have our consistency pieces. So, triple Rainbow Bridge, triple Crystal Bond, triple Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Absolutely phenomenal cards, and double Awakening of the Crystal Ultimate. Honestly, Rainbow Bridge, all of these are phenomenal search cards. Especially, this one is really underrated because it has 3 amazing effects, which I don't think I've ever gone over on the series. It is simultaneously a Spell Trap Searcher, Double Summon, and Compulse in just 1 card, which is insane for 1 archetype. Really pushed, really, really good. I hope to use more of its effects now. 2 Kaijus to deal with the big boss. Our newly found Prismatic Secret Rare Pot of Prosperity, hopefully going to dig for some useful pieces in the deck. An Ice Dragon's Prison, a Destructive Durumakala Cannon, and a Titan Cider. All of these are just interruptions that stop the opponent from killing us and kind of slow them down. This is just a slightly stronger version of Lost Wind, if you're wondering. You target face-up monster that was special summoned from the extra deck. Its attack is 0 and its effects are negated. Also, if your opponent special summons from the extra deck whilst this if your opponent special summons from the extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you get to set it. Really good for very grindy games, which these tend to end up being. For the extra deck, I'm going to go over the tokens because I never have and I really want to. I just think they're really cool. They're going to stay in the deck permanently. I feel like they're a really nice addition to the deck. They add some character to it and mean that we never really run out. I feel like all structured decks should come with a large array of tokens. Just really, really good. The extra deck's a bit untidy, so I'll start with the Crystal Beast stuff, which is 3 of the big one, 3 of the smaller one. time to preface. Okay, this one's way easier to make than this one, but I've also learned this one only gets 11,000 attack if you have 7 differently named crystal beasts. So we have misplayed in the past. I am very sorry. There's not much I can do now. Apologies. I guess. I think we probably could have won those games either way. It just would have taken longer. Double Dragon Buster. Just amazing card. When we make one, we can instantly make the other. Material on field. And also, all fusion monsters for this boss battle are going to do double damage. So really, just honestly amazing. This thing does 6,000 if it attacks directly. This thing, if it has the 11,000 boost, does 22,000. If their boss leaves the field this turn, it does 4. It basically just does half their health. Really amazing. For Xyz monsters, we have a Utopia and a ZS Utopic Sage for our actual usable ones, and then a Stealth Kraken, just because why not? Arisen Leonite, I don't think we can use this, but it's in here because we have Prosby, a Proxy F, a Donna Dagger for Hire, and a Relinquished Anima. We can't really use this. This is amazing, and this is just a link to that we can go into. That's the deck. I'm decently confident. I think we're just going to go into the duel. Okay, let's just rewatch what happened during the duel. So, I'm just going to take it out at the regular pace. Actually, I might fast forward it a little. You're not meant to do that anyway. I might fast forward it a little bit. So they end with Neos Kluger and a back row because they can summon Neos Kluger, and the skill that they had this time was basically whenever any fusion leaves their field, they can replace it with a token that has 2,500 attack and 2,000 defense that has the stats of Elemental Hero Neos. So because the fusion left their field it has to be by our reason, so it can be by attributing, they gain this. So this has the stats of Neos. I think it only came up a couple of times though. They end up super polying away the Neos and our Utopia for a Elemental Hero, the Shining. We go Crystal Bridge to bring out Ruby Carbuncle so we can stall, bringing out these two, and then they destroy the Spell Trap to destroy our Recursion. From here, they can nuke our entire field with attacks. We do decide to place the Amber Mammoth, which we take life point damage. They do 26. We set 1, set 2, pass. They passed. I don't know why. I think they were trying to do some kind of shenanigan with something, but we end up Daruma Karma cannoning their board face down. We then summon Rainbow Dragon, summon Rainbow Overdragon. We don't tribute Rainbow Overdragon, we instead banish it from the field to summon the Overdrive, which allows us to resummon our entire banish zone and allows us to place 3 Crystal Beasts in our spell and trap zone, and then go to the battle phase. Attacking for 18, 18, 3018, and 14, which is done now, I think. Yeah. So they end up on a decent amount of life points. We make Utopic Sage. Probably shouldn't have done it in the MZ, but it'll be fine. They summon Neos with Neos Space Connector. Sorry about this in the corner. I don't think I can get rid of it. So anyway, they go Neos Space Connector, summon Hummingbird, Tribute. We Ice Dragon Prison, banish their Neos, which puts them in a pretty difficult spot. They Air Hummingbird gets destroyed. From here we draw a B. Do know, I think apart from once, I forgot to use all of my ABC effects. So not great on my part. I'm going to have to remember to next time. Anyway, they go Liquid Soldier, go Neos, add Spirit of Neos, go Honest Neos, which destroys our thing and puts us on 1,600 life points. We then set 2 pass. They then poly away for Sunrise, add Miracle Fusion. They go Miracle Fusion, banish a ton from Grave to summon Wake Up Your Elemental Hero with, I believe, 6 times 3 is 12,000 attack? Yeah, no, 18 plus, so like, give me a minute. Like 43, and like it can attack all our monsters and stuff, practically. We then go in for more damage. They summon Stratos. We attack
They go summon Spirit of Neos. We take damage. They add Favorite Contact. We Dragon Buster to banish their thing. I accidentally typed in to lose life points. Silly of me, so I just gave myself the 700 back. We use Union Hanger, add a C. They then make Glonios, which can target face-up card when it controls, destroy that target. Then they get a downside based on it, and we just end up beating them down for the game.